This video is sponsored by nothing.
Hello everyone, Lily here. Welcome to 1 Minute Tutorial. As someone who only plays with 4-star characters, I'm more excited about Yukong than Luocha. Yukong is our first 4-star imaginary character who follows Harmony Path. Among the stacked lineup in this particular path, surprisingly she doesn't fall behind. She offers 2 powerful buffs. One is attack buff and the other one is crit buff via unique stacking mechanic. This archetype reminds me of Kuju Sara in Genshin Impact. So, Yukong's gameplay revolves around maintaining the uptime of an effect called Roaring Bowstrings. Upon using her technique or skill, she gets 2 stacks of Roaring Bowstrings, and every time an ally finishes their turn, the effect loses 1 stack. When Roaring Bowstrings is present, everyone in the party receives a massive attack buff, and if Yukong uses ultimate during Roaring Bowstrings uptime, they get crit rate and crit damage buff as well. Since the maximum stack is 2 and there are 4 characters in a party, excluding Yukong's action turn, there will always be 1 action where Roaring Bowstring is inactive. Therefore, it is very important to place Yukong in the right order. Let's begin with the energy recharge requirement. We want Yukong to always use skills for the stack. It will make her skill point hungry, but it's necessary not only to get the attack buff, but also to max her ultimate as fast as possible. Using Energy Recharge Rope and Von Wack Planar Ornaments, Yukong needs 2 skills to unleash her first ultimate in Memory of Chaos, assuming she doesn't get hit. The next ultimate needs 3 skills. From here, we can start formulating her ideal position in a team. Should she be the fastest character, or the second fastest, or the third, or the slowest? In my opinion, her ideal position is either the 3rd or 4th. She wants to start the battle with technique, which immediately grants the party with 2 stacks of Roaring Bowstring. If Yukong is the fastest character or the second fastest, this buff will be wasted. There's no point in using her skill, and her ultimate is not ready. Hence, she's out from Pose 1 and Pose 2. Meanwhile, if she's in Pose 3 and Pose 4, by the time she gets her turn, the stack from her technique already runs out and she can renew it by using skill for the next rotation. But which of these 2 position is better? I personally prefer the 4th. Look at this action order simulation. If the team consists of DPS, X, Yukong, and healer in that order, if Yukong is in Pose 3, the one that will miss her buff is X. Meanwhile, if Yukong is in Pose 4, the healer is the one missing her buff. Who is X? It could be anyone. It could be a second DPS, another support that can act as sub-DPS, or anyone. Compared to a healer, X will benefit more from Yukong's buff. However, being the slowest character doesn't mean Yukong doesn't need speed tuning. If you look at this simulation one more time, in order to get this consistent rotation, all characters need to be in the same speed breakpoint. If Yukong is way too slow to the point the others act twice before her next turn, this rotation won't work anymore. So, depending on the speed of the other characters, Yukong might or might not need speed boots. In summary, Yukong is a good support with exceptional buffs that require more planning to use properly. Thank God she's free in version 1.2.